Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my whole Homegrown Heroes series. We are 18th in the Premiership, not the best of starts to be all truthful, but we're playing QPR. This is a game that we should definitely win, considering that they are a very low Premiership team slash Championship team. Because at the end of the day, we all know that they go back and forwards like a yo-yo. I've personally been to one QPR game, going back a few years now. They were playing Fulham and Andy Johnson scored, so you know how old the match was. We go 1-0 up 16 minutes in, and to be all truthful, scoring a fairly early goal, I didn't know if I should go out full attacking or if I should just sit back and defend. So I tried to do a little bit of the middle bit and do counter-attacking football. Wilson here again scoring another goal, his second of the game. It's only 41 minutes in. He could be on his way to getting a hat-trick. Now I'm not going to say he is, but he's very close to. 2 out of 3 in 41 minutes or whatever it was. Ain't that bad. We go 3-0 up with a Charlie Austin goal, I believe. I missed out on the name there, but I think he's playing up front in this game. Yeah, well, he hasn't done that great for me, and I'm really considering selling him. But when I do play him, he seems to score a goal here and there, as long as he's not playing up front with Vardy. For some weird reason, him and Vardy just don't form a good partnership. 51 minutes into the game, and QPR score their first goal of this episode. I actually thought they might have scored a few more and tried to get a point out of this game, but that may have been too difficult for them because they didn't step up, they didn't change gear, they kind of just settled with the one goal in this game. I was hungry for a 3-goal lead. Thomas Ince was the guy to do that for me. It finishes 4-1, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Final whistle is about to blow. They nearly score their second goal. The whistle blows there and we win 4-1. Now, in this episode, I am honestly playing about 10 plus games. I am trying to put as many games into about an 8-minute episode. So saying that, it may only be goals in this game, and if you want to just see the goals and you don't want to see the misses, because I have been slimming them down throughout the episodes, if you don't want to see me doing my slide tackles and getting yellow cards, tell me. I mean, I'd like to shorten the videos down as much as I want, or I can even. Rondon sets up a little bit of a goal scoring opportunity. It ends off being offsides. Now, for a player that you probably haven't seen play for me yet, Emil Heskey, I got him on a free transfer. He's a 58, 59 overall, 39-year-old, 38-year-old. Scores, I think that was his first goal against West Brom. And if you see the replay, my God, you couldn't get much more to a top corner goal than that. Honest to God, that was a fantastic goal. This guy is nearly 40 and he scores a goal like this. He may be a player that I bring on every other game. He retires at the end of his season, so I want to get the most out of him. He is only a 58 overall, but he can score goals. And that set the trend for me to scoring goals in this game. That's the second one right there. We're winning 2-0 against West Brom. A game that, to be all truthful, West Brom aren't the easiest of teams to play against, and they do seem to score a few goals against me. There's one of them. 48 minutes in, I should have cleared that the second I got my foot to it. Poor defending, John Joe Shelvey, a player that I can't stand. I don't mind him as a player, I don't think he's the best player, and the news recently saying he's a lazy player just puts me off him as a English player, because I wanted to sign him the other season. And the second goal, their second goal off this game was against us with, what's his name, Jacobs. I can't stand Jacobs. Put him in my dream team because he got really high points one game and then got sent off when I put him in my dream team, so he was straight out of there, and I've disliked him from that point. So because we drew that game, we're going to be simming this game against Stoke. Okay, I didn't lose a game, so shouldn't really be simming it, but I want to get as many matches in this episode as I can. So Henderson scores in 39 minutes, and a minute later Diouf gets a penalty. 60 minutes in, Bojan makes it 2-1 and Wilson gets a goal a minute later. Can you see the minute goal difference? So we draw that game and we move on to the World Cup qualifiers. Now, I don't care about the England side of things on this series. I've said this last episode, and I said this when I signed for England. I'm going to sim all the qualifiers, I'm going to sim all of the group stages, and I'm only going to be playing the last few games if I get into the finals of the World Cup or the finals of Europe. Apart from that, I'm going to be simming it, but I will show you the progress, because if it just randomly puts me into the semi-finals of the World Cup, you might not understand why, because then, you know, you might not see that I'm the England boss. So yeah, we beat Russia 4-0, and I was expecting to play against Romania and score a load of goals. The second that they scored a goal, a defender scoring a goal against me, I was not happy. Rooney made it 1-1, and it finishes 1-1. Rooney, I am so grateful you scored. If I had the money, you'd be coming to Hull, but you're just on too much wages, and I think Man United want like 30 mil for you. So, you know, I'm not going to be able to sign you for another season or two when your money drops down a little bit. Apart from that, fantastic player, and honestly, I'd love him in my whole series. He might be the goal scorer that I need. So we move on to the next game, and we're playing Manchester United. You may have just seen Rooney on the ball there, and that's pretty much the most you see of him, because honestly, I didn't see him in the whole game. Even editing it, I didn't notice that Rooney was on the pitch. So you may remember last episode we played Arsenal and Man City, and it was a really hard month. I didn't really want to be playing a big four or a top four team in this episode, but we end up having to play Man United, and to be all truthful, it's one of them ones where I just had to defend. If I could defend well, I might be in a chance. Daily Blind, or whatever his name is, Blind. I'm a Man United fan, I call him Blind. Makes it 1-0. I was so close to making it 1-1. I think I may have injured one of their players because they're on the floor in the penalty box there. Might be faking it. You know what it's like on FIFA 16. I make it 1-1. I was so happy that this corner went in, because the last few games my corners have been horrendous. John Stones, the young England centre-back, has scored to equalise 83 minutes into the game, and my defence just... Where does it go? Where does my defence go when it comes down to games like this? And look who scores. What is he doing in the Premiership? What is he doing at Man United? United never spend big. And United playing boring football here, just playing it in the corner, so I can't win it. The second I do try to get the ball back, whistle blows. So we end up losing a game that we should have really have got a point in. We played really well in that game, and we lose 2-1. Moving on to the next game, we play Spurs. We lost against United, so we're simming this game. I love saying that. We lose, so we sim. We lose, so we sim. We lose, so we sim. So Vardy gets injured 21 minutes in. He hasn't scored for a few games now, so it might give one of my other strikers a chance to score. Probably not in this game, because we are losing 3-0 in 70 minutes. Lose against United 2-1, lose against Tottenham 3-0. Not the best results. I'm not happy. We lose, so we play Burnley. Burnley should be a lot easier off a game, therefore we should be scoring a few goals. Stones gets a yellow card 4 minutes in, and there you go, Wilson 19 minutes into this game and he scores. Keane with a yellow. Interested in signing Keane next season, not too sure yet. I do need to improve my defence, not sure if he's the right player. Wilson scores his second goal of this game, and look at that, another defender's goal. Fantastic. He comes on for Flanagan and scores. The game finishes 4-1 with a goal for, I believe, yeah, there you go, Sahar. 4-1 is an amazing result. We are currently sitting in 16th in the league, 15 points out of 15 games. Not too sad, not too sad.